Hello guys, 2.5 just released, so let's go into Echo Management and let's just do Outlook. Wait. All current Outlook and Outlook Discord plans will be removed, replaced with recommended plans. Continue. Sure, I don't have any currently, so let's see. Forecast. Common. Okay, so what does this mean? The common they will lock is all of these and it will lock crit. And that's fine. Forecast, healing, fine. Glacial. Okay, so here you might want to go in and edit. Let's see. Sonata? No, attributes. Because depending on which one it is, you actually want attack as well. Like, Carlotta, for example, wants both glacial and attack. So, going in and modifying this is what you're gonna have to do. And just make sure you get proper ones. Like, it's really good that they just throw some at you. So you can just go in and modify and put in whatever you want. And can you select multiple? Awesome. This is great. So you can select a rarity as well. So we know that beginners won't be struggling. So you could actually just set up one for every, like, special you're collecting. That's really cool. Oh, you have to go in and activate all of them. Oh, man, that's a bit annoying though. So that means if you want Electro, you need to go in and activate them like this. That's really good that I saw that, but what you really want to do is go in and at least put in attributes like attack percentage as well. And if you want on some of them, you might want energy as well. Look up your resonators and see what you want and what you need on them. And make sure you get all of these. If you go for the recommended one and just do them like I've done right here, I really recommend that you go in and just put all of them in and edit them like this and put in attributes so they really make sense. Because on some of them you actually want to save the attack, and it doesn't hurt to save the attacks once either. On a lot of them, I'm actually going to save a lot. So you want to make sure that on like healing, for example, you get in HP and attack as well, because some scale of attack and some scale of HP. And of course, some you want energy as well. These are just suggested to you though. So, but what you really want to do is make sure you have them activated. Like, this can be really good. So, oh, you have one cost with HP as well, and here to go in and activate this. Okay. So here we have an empty plan. So that's really, really good. So they give you a lot of common. They give you one for each type. So Glacial, Fusion, Electro, Aero, Spectral, and Havoc. That's really, really good. And then you can go in and make your own. So let's say I want to do 5 stars. I want to do 1 cost, 3 cost, and 4 cost. I then want to pick whatever Sonata I want from that. So let's do tie breaking, for example. In this, I would also like to save attack, crit rate, damage, energy region, and that's about it. But if you set up some special ones, and you also need to like change the name up here. So tie breaking, and oh, I really need to say that. And remember, if you're at a lower data bank, you really need to go in, and it doesn't matter that much if you lock them all. It just means that if you find echoes around the world that is like those like set enemies where they're like level 60, 120 and so on, they might sometimes drop lower quality and they will auto-lock for that reason. But it's really, really good for you to just go in, press the suggested, and I guess you don't have to go in and edit them all. You just need to make sure you have the ones you want in here. And you can actually go in and edit them and also remove the ones you're not collecting currently if you want to just go out and start batch merges. Does this mean you can still only do 100? I wish they would have increased that a bit. But it also looked like... Let me see. So does this mean that all of them I have selected now is locked? Let's see. HP. they might have auto lock. Let's try and see if I can find one here. Wait a minute. So they don't auto lock. Yikes. I really wish they would have gone in and auto lock everything you already have in here as well. But that means what you need to do is go through your echoes now. So go into your backpack like this. So what you need to do is go in here, sort them by attack and all of that. Like, for example, in here, sort them by attack. You could just go 1 cost and 5 stars, for example. Make sure you have everything you want locked. These are on resonates right now, so I don't need to lock them. Maybe I want to lock that one. So just make sure you have all of these locked. Man, I don't know if that filter just missed one or why that wasn't locked. But before you do anything, like before you do any like crazy merges and all of that, just make sure you have the stuff you want and need locked. So go through those Sonata sets that you need. So maybe in here. For example, that one's not locked, but I believe we still have a lock for it in here. Wait, man. We need to go in here. And actually, we got a new level on databank as well. That's cool. So let's go in here. So I guess here. Yeah, they didn't put in HP. That actually brings up a really good point here. It only did 1 cost or 3 cost as well. I guess it's because it's going in here and... No, it is activated here, but I still need to go lock one. So be careful when you're setting this up and using the outlook by this plan. Just make sure you go in and do proper plans. So go in, check what your resonators need. Get the Sonata effect you need in here. Go in and check whatever attribution they need. For example, Lupa would need fusion. Maybe she would want attack. And that's about it. So you could confirm that. You then take 1 and 2. You could actually do 4 cost as well. I don't see... It might get a bit cluttered. But this way you know that if you activate this plan right now, you will always know that you have it activated. And that's probably how I will run most of mine, to be honest. And please don't forget to rename them as well. It's really important. This is a really good start. And honestly, but yeah, if you want to lock more specific ones, like see for example here they actually created an auto here. That's really good for just rejuvenating glow that locks healing bonus. So that's really good. And in here, I wouldn't recommend you going in and do auto discard, because I believe you don't get much for discarding echoes, do you? Let's see. Let's just throw some in a bin. Remove. Yeah, you get no items. So don't put on the auto discard. You don't get anything from that. It's way better once you have put out on of your filters. You just go in here, put on select all, and let's see how this goes. Yeah, it also shows that they have a locked. Man, really good feature, really good. But wait, why did it bring me all the way out? Huh, that's a bit weird. But yeah, that's really good. They have really fixed the system. Before we saw the live stream, I was actually gonna make a video about the databank and the nightmare that is echoes. Because... oh, it's not even on the right account. I think it's my other account that's like 2.5k echoes. And now having the outlook and just being able to data merge or merge them all that I don't need is gonna be such an improvement. And man. And also, for some rarer 3 costs, depending on what set is for, I could actually recommend you still locking even lower stats. For example, with Capitaneus, he actually has some Sonata effects, for example, for Phoebe, that you really want to make sure they are locked, and that will be Internal Radiance. Sometimes it could be good to lock stats you don't want as well, because you can still go into the databank, and don't forget you have modifiers. So don't throw away all of your echoes, please, 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 please. Make sure you also lock some that you don't want their main stats, because the rare ones you can use modifiers on to get the correct stat. So don't go too crazy and throw away all echoes you consider useless. Lock some of them as well. It's really important. You really want to be able to modify some as well. Like, this means I have 33 echoes that could be useless to me, that I can modify right now to become useful, or at least give me an attempt to upgrade an echo. So don't throw away all your bad echoes. You still want to collect some of the bad ones just to be able to use the modifiers. But go and check your resonators. I'm gonna say it once again. Go check your resonators, check out what they want for attributes and so on. And if it's a really good resonator, or someone you really need to build to make your account work, I'm thinking like unique ones, like I'm gonna use Phoebe as an example because she uses Capitaneus as her main echo. So what you really want to do is go in here, make sure you lock 3 cost, and you might want to do Spectro, Attack, and maybe HP, just so you lock more of them, so you can use your modifiers to get either Spectro or Attack, for example. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is something you must do, but to help you build and so you're able to use more modifiers, please do this. Don't use the auto discard one, because that can really hurt you in the end, because you barely get anything back or you get nothing back. Make sure you use this data bank to merge instead and get useful echoes. But that's it for this walkthrough of the auto locking. Hope you will enjoy 2.5. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.